Ever walk into a home that instantly feels peaceful? A plant was likely doing its magic. Today, we're exploring 12 spiritual plants long trusted to bring positive energy, peace, and protection into your space. These aren't fussy greenhouse varieties. Most are easy to find at your local nursery, and you might already own a few. Stick around because plant number 6 has been a kitchen good luck charm for generations, while number 10 was traditionally planted by the front step so only good things could enter. This isn't about turning your living room into a mystic shop, it's about reconnecting with simple wisdom. Our ancestors noticed which plants made rooms feel lighter and guests linger longer, whether you call that spiritual energy or pure instinct. If you love plants that do more than just look pretty, hit that subscribe button. Every week at Garden Crumbs, we share traditional gardening wisdom passed down through generations. Let's jump in. Number 1, rosemary, the plant of memory and protection. If there's one herb that shows up in more traditions than almost any other, it's rosemary. For centuries, folks tucked sprigs of rosemary near doorways and windows, believing it kept unwanted energy from slipping into the home. There's also a long-standing belief that rosemary strengthens memory and clear thinking, which is probably why brides used to weave it into their hair and why students once kept a sprig on their desks. The scent alone does something to a room. That sharp, piney fragrance seems to wake a space up, clearing out anything heavy or stale. Rosemary is also wonderfully practical. You can grow it in a sunny pot right on your kitchen counter, snip it for your dinner, and let the rest keep working quietly in the background. Some gardeners like to keep a small rosemary bush by the front door so that anyone who walks past brushes against it and releases that protective fragrance before they even step inside. It's a plant that earns its keep twice over, once in the kitchen and once in the spirit of the home. If you're looking to grow rosemary yourself, remember it hates soggy soil far more than it minds a dry spell. Let the soil dry out between waterings, give it as much sun as your window or garden bed can offer, and it will reward you with fragrant growth for years. Many gardeners like to tie a small sprig with ribbon and hang it just inside a doorframe, a simple gesture that's been repeated in kitchens for generations longer than any of us can trace. Number 2, lavender, the plant of calm. There's a reason lavender fields draw people from all over the world just to walk through them. This plant carries a stillness in its fragrance that almost nothing else can match. Traditionally, lavender was placed under pillows and in linen closets to invite peaceful sleep and to soothe restless minds. In many old households, a bundle of dried lavender hanging near the bedroom door was thought to keep nightmares and worry at bay. What makes lavender so beloved is how gentle its power feels. It doesn't overwhelm a room, it simply softens it. Grow a pot on a sunny porch or windowsill, and every time you brush past it, you'll release a little cloud of calm into your day. Some people like to snip the flower spikes and lay them in dresser drawers or tuck them into little sachets around the house. Wherever lavender grows, the whole space seems to exhale a little. Lavender does best with plenty of sun and soil that drains well. So if your garden tends to hold water after a rain, consider a raised bed or a large container instead. Once established, it's remarkably drought-tolerant, needing far less fussing than its delicate appearance might suggest. Come midsummer, when the spikes are in full bloom, cut a handful, tie the stems together, and hang them upside down in a closet or hallway. By the time they've dried, your whole home will carry a little of that calm. Number 3, holy basil, also called tulsi, the sacred welcome. In many households, especially those with roots in South Asian tradition, tulsi is treated less like a plant and more like a member of the family. It's kept near the entrance, watered daily, and tended with real devotion. The belief is simple. A home cared for with love invites blessing, and tending tulsi each morning becomes its own quiet form of prayer. The leaves carry a warm, slightly clove-like scent, and the plant itself is easy enough to grow in a sunny spot indoors or out. What's beautiful about holy basil is the ritual of it. It isn't about the plant doing all the work on its own, it's about the relationship you build with it, the daily attention that turns an ordinary chore into something meaningful. Keep it by your front door and let the act of caring for it become part of how you welcome each new day. Tulsi likes warmth and a good deal of sunlight. So if you live somewhere with cold winters, you may want to bring it indoors once the temperatures start to drop. It doesn't like wet feet, so let the top inch of soil dry before watering again. Pinch back the growing tips regularly to keep the plant bushy rather than leggy, and don't be shy about talking to it while you tend it. In the traditions that hold Tulsi sacred, that quiet conversation is considered part of the blessing itself. Number 4, aloe vera, the healer's plant. Nearly every grandmother's windowsill has had an aloe plant on it at some point, and there's good reason for that. Beyond its famous ability to soothe a sunburn or a kitchen mishap, aloe has long been believed to draw good fortune and healing energy into a home. In several traditions, a thriving aloe plant near the entrance was thought to protect the household from harm and misfortune. Aloe is about as forgiving as houseplants get, which might be part of why it's stuck around in so many homes for so many generations. It asks for very little water and even less attention, yet it keeps offering something useful in return, whether that's a leaf full of soothing gel or simply its steady protective presence. Many gardeners like to keep aloe near a kitchen window, both for easy access when you need it and because that spot is thought to invite nourishing, healing energy right where the family gathers. If you're new to growing aloe, the biggest mistake most folks make is loving it too much with the watering can. Aloe stores water in those thick leaves, so it only needs a deep drink every couple of weeks, less in winter. Bright, indirect light suits it best, and a pot with good drainage will keep the roots happy for years. Some gardeners even say that a healthy, plump aloe plant is a sign that the whole household is thriving, while a struggling one is a gentle nudge to slow down and pay a little more attention to yourself. Number 5. Sage, the great cleanser. If rosemary protects, sage clears. This silvery-leafed plant has one of the longest histories of any plant used for cleansing a space of heavy or negative energy. Long before sage became known for smudging bundles, it was simply grown in gardens and kept in kitchens, valued for its ability to freshen the air, both literally and spiritually. After an argument, an illness, or simply a stretch of hard days, many households turned to sage to reset the atmosphere of a room. The dried leaves would be burned carefully, and the smoke carried through the house corner to corner as a way of clearing out what no longer served the family. You don't need to burn it to benefit from it, though. A living sage plant in a sunny garden bed or a pot on the patio does its own quiet work, releasing that same clean, earthy scent every time the wind moves through it. Sage is one of the easier herbs to keep alive, thriving in full sun and soil that isn't too rich or too wet. In fact, it tends to do better when it's left a little neglected rather than fussed over. Trim it back after flowering to keep it full and bushy and save the trimmings to dry for the following season. Many gardeners plant sage right alongside rosemary and lavender, creating a small corner of the garden that seems to do the quiet work of clearing and calming all at once. Now, if this list is bringing back some memories of plants your own grandmother kept around, do me a favor and drop a comment letting us know. I always love hearing which of these plants are already part of your family's story. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming, because we've still got some wonderful ones ahead. Number 6, the jade plant, the keeper of luck and fortune. Tucked into kitchen windows for generations, the jade plant has earned its nickname, the money plant, through centuries of belief that its round, coin-shaped leaves attract prosperity and good fortune into a household. In many traditions, a healthy, well-tended jade plant near the entrance or by a cash register in a family shop was thought to keep money flowing steadily rather than slipping away. Part of what makes jade so special is how long it can live. Passed down through families, sometimes for decades, a jade plant becomes a kind of living heirloom. Each new leaf is seen as a small sign of growth and abundance. It thrives on very little water and loves a bright windowsill, making it an easy plant to keep thriving for years. Many gardeners choose to keep theirs near the kitchen, believing that where the family gathers to share meals is exactly where good fortune should be welcomed in. Jade is a succulent, which means the same rule applies here as with aloe: less water is more. Let the soil dry out fully between waterings and give it bright light so it doesn't grow leggy and thin. With a little patience, a jade plant can be trimmed and shaped almost like a tiny tree. And some families even pass down cuttings from an original plant. so that every household in the family ends up growing a piece of the same good fortune. Number 7. Snake plant. The quiet guardian. Don't let the name put you off. This tough, upright plant with its striking striped leaves has long been valued for the sense of protection it brings to a home. In several traditions, the snake plant was kept near entrances specifically because of its sharp, sword-like leaves, believed to stand guard against negative energy trying to enter the household. There's something almost architectural about the snake plant's presence. It doesn't sprawl or soften a room the way ferns or trailing vines might. Instead, it stands tall and steady, a little like a sentry at the door. Practically speaking, it's also one of the most forgiving houseplants you'll ever grow, thriving in low light and needing water only occasionally. For anyone who wants a plant that feels like it's actively watching over the household while asking almost nothing in return, the snake plant fits the role perfectly. Snake plants are famously hard to kill, which makes them a favorite for gardeners who love the idea of houseplants but don't always have a green thumb. They tolerate low light, irregular watering, and long stretches of neglect without complaint. In fact, overwatering is really the only thing likely to harm one. Let the soil dry out completely between waterings, and you'll have a plant that keeps standing watch at your door for years, asking for almost nothing in return. Number 8, peace lily, the harmony bringer. With its elegant white blooms rising above deep green leaves, the peace lily has long been associated with calm and reconciliation. Traditionally, this plant was placed in rooms where family tensions needed softening, believed to absorb harsh energy and encourage understanding between people under the same roof. The peace lily also has a quiet way of communicating its needs, drooping visibly when it's thirsty and perking back up soon after watering, almost like it's teaching patience and attentiveness to whoever tends it. Many gardeners keep one in the living room or dining area, the heart of the home where families gather, and where a little extra harmony is always welcome. It's a plant that seems to remind everyone in the room to soften just a little. Peace lilies prefer shade or indirect light, which makes them wonderful for rooms that don't get much direct sun. Keep the soil lightly moist and mist the leaves now and then if your home tends to run dry, especially in winter. Every so often, wipe the broad leaves clean with a damp cloth, both to help the plant breathe, and, as many believe, to keep its calming energy flowing freely through the room. Number 9, marigold, the plant of sunshine and joy. Bright orange and gold, marigolds have been planted around homes and gardens for centuries, valued not just for their cheerful color, but for the protective and joyful energy believed to surround them. In several cultures, marigolds are planted along garden borders and walkways, specifically to ward off unwanted energy while inviting warmth and celebration into the space. Marigolds are also deeply tied to remembrance and honoring loved ones in many traditions, making them a plant that carries both joy and meaning. They're wonderfully easy to grow, thriving in full sun with very little fuss, and they bloom generously all season long. Planting a border of marigolds along your front walk does double duty, brightening your curb appeal, while, according to old belief, keeping the path to your door clear of anything but good energy. Marigolds couldn't be easier to grow from seed, and many gardeners simply scatter them along a border in spring and let them take off on their own. They also happen to be wonderful companions in the vegetable garden, since their scent is believed to discourage certain pests from bothering nearby tomatoes and squash. So beyond whatever spiritual benefit you believe in, a border of marigolds is doing some very real practical work for the rest of your garden too. Number 10, the bamboo plant, the symbol of flexibility and luck. Long grown near entrances and given as gifts to mark new beginnings, bamboo has been treasured for its association with luck, strength, and adaptability. The way bamboo bends in strong winds without breaking has made it a symbol of resilience. A reminder that a household can weather hard times without losing its footing. Whether grown as a tall stand in the garden or as a small potted arrangement indoors, bamboo brings a sense of steady, upward growth to a home, Many people like to keep a small bamboo arrangement near an entryway or a window, believing its presence encourages the household to grow and adapt gracefully through whatever comes. It's a plant that asks for patience but rewards it with a quiet, enduring kind of strength. Lucky bamboo, the kind often grown in a simple vase of water, is especially popular as a gift for new homes or new chapters in life. It needs very little, just clean water changed every week or two and a spot out of direct, harsh sun. Outdoor garden bamboo, on the other hand, needs a bit more planning since some varieties spread eagerly, so it's worth choosing a clumping type or planting it in a contained bed if you want to keep it in check. Number 11. Eucalyptus, the plant of clarity. With its silvery blue leaves and unmistakable fresh scent, eucalyptus has long been used to clear the mind and freshen the energy of a home. Traditionally, bundles of eucalyptus were hung in doorways and showers, where the steam would release their fragrance and help wash away mental fog and heaviness. There's something almost medicinal about walking into a room scented with eucalyptus. It clears the head the way a walk in cool mountain air might, leaving you feeling sharper and lighter. While full-sized eucalyptus trees need warm climates and plenty of room to grow, many gardeners keep smaller potted varieties or simply hang dried eucalyptus bundles near the bathroom or entryway. Either way, the plant brings a sense of fresh clarity to any space it touches. If you're growing eucalyptus in a pot, choose a container with excellent drainage and place it somewhere it will get plenty of bright light throughout the day. It grows quickly, so don't be surprised if you need to repot it more often than your other houseplants. Even a single stem, cut and hung near the shower head, will release enough fragrance with the steam to freshen an entire bathroom for a week or more before it needs replacing. Number 12, and here's the one I promised you at the start, scented geranium, the plant of warmth and love. Often overlooked in favor of showier flowers, scented geranium has quietly been used for generations to soften hearts and invite warmth into a home. Its rose-like fragrance, released with just a gentle brush of the leaves, has long been believed to ease tension between family members and open the way for more loving, patient interactions. What makes scented geranium so wonderful is how easy it is to fold into daily life. Grown in a sunny window box or a porch pot, it becomes part of the rhythm of the household. Some people like to place a leaf or two on a windowsill before guests arrive, believing it sets a warm, welcoming tone for whoever walks through the door. Others simply enjoy brushing past it on their way in and out, letting that soft floral scent remind them to come home to the people they love with a little more patience and warmth. Scented geranium loves bright light and doesn't mind a bit of neglect between waterings, making it a forgiving choice even for gardeners who feel like they've got a black thumb. Trim it back occasionally to keep it full and to encourage new, fragrant growth. Because it grows so easily from cuttings, it's also a wonderful plant to share. A little piece of one home's warmth carried into another's, which feels fitting for a plant so closely tied to love. And there you have it, 12 plants that generations before us trusted to shape the energy of their homes, from rosemary standing guard at the door to scented geranium softening the hearts inside it. Whether or not you believe a plant can truly shift the energy of a room, there's no denying that caring for living things has a way of settling us, slowing us down, and reminding us to pay attention to the spaces we live in. You don't need to run out and plant all 12 at once. Pick the one or two that speak to you, the ones that remind you of a home you grew up in or a feeling you want more of in your own house today, and start there. A garden built with intention, even a small one, tends to grow into something meaningful over time, one pot and one season at a time. If you've got a plant in your own home that's been passed down through your family or one your grandmother always swore by, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if today's list gave you an idea or two for your own garden, go ahead and give this video a like. It really does help other gardeners find their way to us. If you're new here, welcome to Garden Crumbs, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next bit of garden wisdom we've got waiting for you. Until next time, happy planting.